without the fastest lap. Let's see who's got fastest lap. Yeah, it's Hunted. So it would be actually a 1-point lead. He pits. They take their chance on the virtual safety car. It depends on when that virtual safety car is going to end for these drivers to make an educated guess on if it's the right time to pit or not. A majority of them coming in, some staying out, continuing to extend, maybe waiting on a safety car. However, Hunted in, Florian as well. Tret Racer out of this race. Will they bring out the safety car? It is not triggered yet, but that is a crash on track. We'll look at where that's at on the track, though. Oh, that was toward the entering the penultimate corner. Obviously, the VSC is already ended, but Hunted comes out 7th place, and now it's a safety car. Now the safety car is out. That is exactly why some of these guys waited on pitting. And now it's going to cost Hunted. Streak so far, and after this race, very well today, they could be either leading the, well, not leading, either closing in on the constructors or not. Now, closing in for the race lead. Hunted now gets the move done, and Alex Barron is up into the race lead on track, and regardless, still on penalties. Yellow flags, that's at the back of the grid, but not anything that's going to matter. He started the season out by winning for the first time since F1.5 and the F2 days. His only wins in RPL, came back, won in France, and then was on a winning streak. Won in the upcoming races. And now, a third win on the season. Lost the championship lead last week, but the championship lead is back for Hunted, who takes win in Qatar. Very nicely done. Here come the 5 red lights. Here we go for the French Grand Prix. The lights go out, and away they go. Off the line, Hunted leads JTK and is able to cover up his teammate. JTK with a stinker of a start. Couldn't get off the line well. He's going to have that person who's outside into turn 1. Side by side, the 2 Ferraris go. It's JTK who gets the spot over that person, then Groggers, and then the rest of the field follow. And there's a car in the back losing it. That's Chaz. His debut in Tier 2 has not gone the way he's wanted it to. Mythic also losing a couple places. Yellow flags, that's Invade going down the order. Invade's got into some trouble here at turn number 4. And using the runoff is Zakaria in the Alpine. And Invade gets a time penalty as well. But for second place in this race, we see that person following JTK. Can Groggers get his teammate as well? He's in the slipstream. Here they go for second place in this race. We go to Hunted now, who last won in RPL. Under F1.5. F1.5 don't count when it comes to your Tier 2 wins. So this is going to mean Hunted gets Red Bull back on form and wins for the first time in Tier 2, winning the French Grand Prix. The penalties he had did not matter. He was that dominant to extend the gap to win for the first time in Tier 2. Next on our board is Tadpole goes spinning off in the final corner. Next is Hunted, comes to the line, he extends pole position, 24-9 on pole position by 5/10. JTK can't do anything about it. Groggers can say something about it, but he's not improving. Groggers does improve, but no places. It will be Hunted on pole position by an amazing gap, almost 6/10 ahead of the competition. Here's your qualifying order. Let's go over it one more time, and then we'll get to the standings. I don't have any strategy on board with us, but I'm thinking it will be an easy one-stop, clearly. Hunted, JTK, Groggers, Dat Person, Gecko is your top 5. So it is going to be Hunted on pole position, assuming Valkyrie can't improve this lap, and she definitely can't. So Hunted will be on pole position for the 3rd time in a row in RPL this season. We also have 2 drivers now who've went 3 consecutive poles in the 6 races to start the season. Florian for Ferrari and Hunted for Red Bull. Was 5/10 up, but he's invalidated the lap. Next is Red Bull. Is that Hunted or JTK? Hunted comes across the line to improve the pole position. 3/10 ahead. He is into the 41.3s, but can anybody beat that? Next up is Tadpole. Tadpole is 5th and ahead of the teammate. All right, now here is your qualifying order. It's a Red Bull front row lockout. Red Bull have tons of pace around here. You can tell this track is very much suited for them. However, can anyone else say anything about it? 5 red lights come upon us. And they're out. It's time to bring the action for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Hunted gets off the line decently well. He's going to be far enough ahead of Strat Racer. They jockey it out for a position behind that. You have 3 wide between Grandpa, Groggers, JTK, and Strat Racer dives down the inside already. He's going to send it at turn 1. Also pushed off the track is JTK. Strat Racer takes the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh yes, Strat Racer made a mistake. He was 8/10 ahead of Hunted, and now Hunted has found a way to close the gap, and he is right there on Strat Racer. This is very crucial toward the championship because Hunted can boost that point score for this race. He's going to have a look on the outside. They touch wheels in the braking zone. Was it a bit of moving under braking? I don't think so, but Strat Racer just cuts him off and shows Hunted the inside line, and around the outside, Strat Racer's going to try to hang on to it for the lead. They're still side by side as they enter turn 3. They almost come together, but Hunted around the outside gets the move done for the race lead. Here is Hunted in the Red Bull for the 2nd week running. He's going to win back-to-back races, and now he's going to take over the championship lead with it. His 2nd win of the season and 2nd win in F2. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix, and by a long, long margin as well. Unbelievable race from him.
Very good-looking F2 cars, if I say so myself.
Next up's the Mercedes Akipu, who's also coming to the line, looking to improve for them ahead of the teammate. Next is the Red Bulls. Can they improve? Hunted goes pole position. He's going to be at a 7.6, and he's almost 4/10 ahead of the competition. Jack Sir's the only one who could say something about it. In the McLaren, he's going to go ahead of Tadpole, but it's not enough. Hunted for Red Bull, pole position, 6th of the season, 6th for the team, and crucially, at a time it matters most, him and his championship rival, who are separated by just a couple of points, start 1-2, Hunted on pole. Hunted has put on an amazing season. 4 wins on the season, multiple podiums, the only DNF for him coming in Singapore. He missed last week, and now coming to the line, Lennon is going to win a 2nd race, but Hunted, for the first time ever, he was P2 in F1.5 in the first ever season. Champion of RPL, the Welsh driver does it. Hunted is an RPL Tier 2 champion at last.